Then what we want to concentrate on here is the note bar graph analysis. How you can look at this note bar graph after you've recorded your voice and see what are the sounds that you need to make to balance your issues. In this particular note bar graph, right, there were no hits for the note F. That is the weakest note. So F right in the middle of this note bar graph, F right in the middle of the C octave, has no hits in the main octave. Playing the harmonics of the note F will increase the energy of that note and its emotional and physical characteristics. Now, again, if you are a left-brained person and you're someone who thinks very analytically and you like doing things in an orderly way, like you do A first and then you do B and then you do C, those are the types of traits of someone who is more or less left-brained. A right-brained person, on the other hand, is someone who does things kind of in circular motions. I used to do this around the house all the time. I'd be cleaning the house, and I'd start in one room, and then I'd see something that belonged in another room, so I'd take it to the next room, and then I'd start cleaning that room, and then I'd do something else in that room. Eventually, everything gets done, but it's all in a it's not in a very straight, logical, step 1, step 2, step 3 manner. Right-brained people are usually very creative and spatially oriented. So what you would need to know before you try to balance this person's voice print is, are they left-brained or are they right-brained? Because if they're left-brained and they don't have enough of the note F, we're going to play more of the note F to balance their voice print. On the other hand, if they're right-brained, we're going to play the opposite note of the note F, which is the note B, to put more F into their voice print. So you have to understand left-brained and right-brained. These are the correlations for the note F. Emotional issues that are ruled by the note F have to do with procrastination or being a workaholic. The balance of ideas between perception and action, or an inability to integrate perception and action, would be problems between the notes of F and F sharp. The physical issues that go along with the note F have to do with the kidneys, the bladder, the prostate, male reproductive organs are the notes F. Also, the amino acids that come into that category are arginine, citrulline, alanine. A biochemical that's the note F is corticosterone. Enzymes are your sugar, maltose, lactose, and glucose. Vitamins, vitamin C and boron are both the note F, and some of the muscle and vertebrae that correspond to the note F. So psoas muscle, the transverse abdominal, pharynx, abdominal wall muscle, muscles of the lower back and around the kidney area are in the note range of the note F. So that person's voice print that we looked at there with that low note F could have weak kidney, weak bladder, weak lower back issues, or they could be a procrastinator who can think about a lot of things but can't really get them done. Energize that note F, and they'll have the energy to do those things. So, how are we going to, we're going to imagine that this person is a left-brained person, and we're going to grab our pitch pipe, and we're going to blow into the F hole with enough air to last about 15 seconds. Again, a good, deep, diaphragmatic breath. Simultaneously, we're going to sing a B flat for 5 seconds, a B for 5 seconds, and then a C for 5 seconds while we're blowing the F. Those are all the activating notes of the note F. B flat, B, and C. So I'm going to play the F on the pitch pipe, so I'm looking at the F hole here. That is the note F. Now, I'm going to play the note B so I can get it in my head so that I can hum it while I play the note F. holding the note F on the bottom and then humming B flats, B's, and C's. Doing that for about 5 minutes, and then you would take another Nanovoice recording, but not immediately after you finish playing the sounds. Give the person 2 or 3 minutes to kind of, the system sort of reboots, and if you take a voice print instantly after you stopped doing adjustments with sounds, you'll kind of get the chaos and the reboot that the body's in. It won't be a true reading of what you just did. So give them 2 or 3 minutes for everything to kind of settle down, and then you want to take the after voice print to see if that F came back into their speaking pattern. Now, if the person is a right-brained person who has this very low F in their note bar graph, we're going to find the note B, and we're going to blow into that hole for about 15 minutes while we sing the activating notes E, F, and F sharp. And that, we do that for about 5 minutes, is going to help the F note come back in for the right-brained person. This is an example of a before and after that we did. Actually, this is one of my voice prints where I was talking about preparing for this class, and everything came up except for the note B. So what I did then was I played the pitch pipe and toned for about a minute around the note B, and then we took another vocal print, and now you see there's plenty of the note B in that voice print. So we're able to say, okay, no B before, B after. We accomplished our mission. We did that. This is a chart that Sherry has put together for everyone to have for free of the note correlations, both emotional and physical, of each note of the scale. So on the left side of the chart here, we see all of these emotional correlations of the notes that are in the middle. And on the right side of the chart are the physical correlations for that note. And this is part of the report that you get when you print out your Nanovoice report. So a note bar graph is something that everyone should avail themselves of. I would also highly recommend that you call the office, call Sherry's office at 740-698-9119 and order this Sound Health Note Correlate chart that has so much more information on it than this little one here. This goes into amino acids and muscles and systems information about each note and how they work with each other. And with along a pitch pipe and this chart here, you can go a long way towards balancing many, many issues that would be evident in a vocal print. Let's go back and see how we do in here. We got some questions. From Moonstone. If one is both right and left brain, would one use both the F and the B to balance per your example? Yes, if one is more whole-brained people can use the fundamental note and the balancing note, or as us practitioners are used to calling the base note and the reciprocal notes together. And yeah, just play with that for a whole brain person. But a whole brain person will also just like a left brain sort of answer to that question too. So you could just play the F, but you can experiment with both, just playing the F by itself and singing F in octaves, singing and playing the F in an octave on the pitch pipe, like this. Blow it and play the different octaves of the F that your voice can hit, and that will help.